Okay, let's read Windbreaker together. I just picked up the volume from my local Barnes & Noble. I actually picked up a lot more than just volume 1, so I will hopefully be continuing this series that I'm going to be uploading, which is, read along with me. I've seen the first season of the anime. I've not actually started the second season, although I have read up to after, I think it was chapter 200. It was, basically I've read up to the most major arc that happened, and if you know, you know, endo. So yeah, I've read a lot of the manga already, although I didn't read these first few volumes that season 1 followed, because I watched the anime season 1. So I'm actually reading this kind of blind, even though I'll know what's happening. I'm gonna try not to, include too many spoilers, although this is more of a commentary read. I'm gonna be reading it to you guys, but I'll probably also comment while I'm reading it, just on things I find interesting, things that make me very sad, because there's a few things that are very sad. There's a lot that's very sad in Windbreaker, but there's also a lot of cute stuff, so we'll be very entertained by this. Yeah, I'm gonna get into it. I hope you enjoy. Hope you guys can read along. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just get right into it. So, Windbreaker, Volume 1. There is a sign displayed at the entrance of this neighborhood. Anyone past this point who causes pain, who brings destruction, who holds evil in their heart, will be purged by Furin without exception. A sign that was erected by the strong. And then we kind of get this cool art of Sakura with the emblem on his flag, which is very cute, very cool. So that's very nice. Okay, so he's walking into town right now. I mean, I don't know this man. I'm reading it for the first time. Our protagonist is walking in. I only care about the strong. I have no interest in the weak. And then we cut to a scene with a girl surrounded by a bunch of thugs. I won't ask twice. Get out of my way. Come on, don't be like that, babe. Don't you want to hang out? Isn't there anything you want to do? I'd love to smash some eggs right into your ugly mugs, but my hands are full, and that'd be a waste of eggs. So, no, I'll hold back. She looks pissed. Alright, and the leader of these thugs. I like a woman who can fight back, but if you're too hard-nosed, you might end up hurting that pretty face of yours. The squad, giggles at his words. Bunch of... Never mind. Hey, that hurts. He grabs her. And then, someone grabs him. And weaklings who have their head up their asses, thinking they're strong. Huh? The leader says. And then we see our protagonist about to punch him. Make me sick. Okay, and then we just cut. And then we just cut to Sakura standing above the guy. You got a few loose screws. To even think you're strong, you better remember this face and this name. I want the weak to avoid me. I want the strong to seek me out. I am Haruka Sakura from Furin High School. Then he kind of drops the guy and just walks off. Sakura. Hey, wait. Hey. So the girl catches up to him. Hey, you. Thank you. Sakura looks very confused. Me? Who are you talking to? Me? She's like, you're the only one standing here. He blushes. I didn't do it to save you. I just can't stand people like that. Alright? She seems confused. By the way, are you hungry? I'm not hungry. And then we cut to the cafe. Oh, you're from out of town? No wonder I didn't recognize you. You seem to be in Cafe Pathos right now. You don't often see people moving to this area. Sakura fidgets. Yeah, whatever. I'm just another weirdo. That's not what I meant. It's not you who's weird. This area had a lot of teams and gangs and whatnot breaking into fights not too long ago. It was very unsafe on the streets. Normal people wouldn't come anywhere near us. I say that, but I wasn't born in this town either. I'm Kotaha Tachibana. Nice to meet you, Sakura. This chick, why is she acting so friendly? Most people would be freaked out. I just pummeled 5 guys in front of her. Plus, you're not gonna eat that? Don't you like omelet rice? I'm eating. I'm taking in now. Yum. He's so fucking cute. Oh god. Can I get takeoff here? Huh? You mean takeout, right? We don't do that here. Oh, no takeout, huh? He's so disappointed. This poor little guy. I love Sakura. And Kotaha says, by the way, Sakura, you've got an interesting look. Both sides of your hair and your eyes are different colors. You didn't dye your hair and you're not wearing colored contacts, right? Sakura gets on guard then. So, you got something you wanted. She moves in real close. Say? Wow, your eye looks like a marble. I've never seen this color before. Sakura kind of backs away. Sorry. What? Do you want to go, huh? I'm not glaring you down for a fight, man. You're a weird one. Most people get freaked or try to push me away with everything they got. Well, that's because I'm used to seeing a guy with even crazier do. Crazy how exactly? Oh, they're so sweet. Like, one moment he's, all flustered and stressed, and then the next he just wants to know what she's talking about. It's so cute. Kotaha looks shocked. Wait, is that why? How you look doesn't matter in a fight. That's why I came to Furin, Sakura explains. Then we kind of get a perspective on Furin. With the lowest average scores and the strongest fighters, Furin is where failures gather. Dog-eat-dog world, where factions are always fighting. The underlings are always unseating their bosses. Be it Oban or New Year's, there isn't a day when the students aren't throwing down. And I'm gonna be at the top of the school. Oh, well, that's some pretty big talk. Not really. Lowest of the low, hated by all others, worth nothing but their fists. They're all willing to bet everything on becoming the best of the best at brawling. That's the dream, if you ask me. It's a battle to determine the trashiest of the trash. That's right up my alley. Kotaha doesn't seem convinced. Got high standards. Oh, that must be why you're wearing the uniform even though classes start tomorrow. You're pumped, aren't you? What? This is so cute. I ain't excited. I just moved in. I don't got no other clothes. Really? Well, you're pumped for your new high school life, aren't you? She's teasing him. She's teasing him so bad. Oh, Sakura's so flustered. He stomps on the ground and he stands up. Let's take this outside. And then a little grandpa walks by. Kota-chan, thank you for another great meal. I left the money on the table. Kotoa comes around the counter. Thank you for coming again, Grandpa Yama. And Sakura seems very stressed out, very confused that he's been forgotten. As soon as this guy walked up, like he's been sidelined right now. It's funny. And so Kota is talking to the grandpa. Take care. And he says, I'll come by again soon. And then Sakura seems to notice something. Hey, old man, you forgot this. He's holding a little gift bag. And then Kotaha and the grandpa just stare at him, shocked. Oh goodness, I've been forgetting things a lot lately. And then Kotaha says goodbye to the grandpa. And then she comes back inside. Here, for you, she says to Sakura. That was a present for his grandson, apparently, she explains. You really helped me there. Thank you, he said. The grandpa, he means. And Sakura immediately blushes. Oh, he looks so stressed. Why are you blushing? Shut your trap. The whole town's mad, including you. What? How can you guys act like that around a guy who looks like me? Plus, I'm wearing the uniform of the infamous delinquent school. Isn't that obvious? How can he think someone like me? Normal people would have had their guard up and would even suspect me. One time I picked up a guy's wallet and gave it back, but he blamed me for stealing it. He's got to be more cautious. He should have checked to make sure everything's still inside. Do you want people to trust you or not? Kotoa seems exasperated. Sakura, you chose well to come to Furin, but you will never be the top of Furin, no matter what you do. Huh? In your current state, you can forget about the top. No one in Furin would even give you the time of day. Sakura seems enraged. As if. You don't even know how strong I am. Yeah, you might have some skills. That's not enough to take the top spot at Furin. Because you are all alone. And that really hit Sakura right there. So much so that he crashes out of his seat again and storms out of there. I ain't some wimp that needs a sidekick to win. I'm not talking about being physically alone. You should go meet the Furin kids first. Then you'll understand what I mean. And so Sakura storms out. I don't get it. And out in the streets, a gang has arrived and they're smashing the storefronts and smashing signs. And we see the townsfolk are hiding in their apartments. Hey now, I didn't think you'd have the guts to come at us, you Furin punk. It's the same guy Sakura kicked his ass before. And he's brought a lot of friends. You gonna ignore me now? You're the one telling people not to forget your name and face, but here you go, forgetting mine. Of course, wouldn't be easy for me to forget your stupid ass face even if I wanted to. Dyeing your hair and wearing contacts, huh? What are you, a cosplayer? Sakura doesn't answer. Wait, is that your real hair? And you're not wearing any contacts? His gang behind him are laughing too. Huh? Seriously? That mop is his real hair? What is he, a cat? And the leader says, disgusting. Sakura kind of smirks then. This is more like it. This is the right reaction. Everyone is always pushing me away, rejecting me, dismissing me. I don't care about that anymore. I've already given up. But at least I want to find some worth in myself. If I can beat the guy in front of me, then that makes me better than him. It makes me worth more. Once I reach the top, I'll be even worthier. And then he remembers what Kotoha just said to him. You will never be the top of Furin, because you are alone. And then we cut back to the leader of this gang. You picked the wrong guy to slug. There ain't a team in this town who would stay quiet after getting a fist to the face. You've started a war between us and Furin. And then Sakura punches him in the fucking face. My god, look at this art. That's crazy. Jesus, yeah. Okay. And then he falls back. My looks are unusual. Weird even. I know that better than anyone, but what does that matter? What have I ever done to you people? This is who I am. And then Sakura rushes them. What the hell do you think you're doing? Oh, he doesn't give a shit, man. He's beating these guys up. It doesn't matter if I'm alone. Only one person can be at the top. Trying to convince us, or are you trying to convince yourself, Sakura? Oh, my poor little guy. As long as I'm strong in a fight, as long as I'm the strongest around, then that's enough to get to the top, right? So what does that have to do with being alone? Oh, and then it seems like Kotoha hears the noise, so she's coming out to check on it. Hey, what do you think you're doing? But one of the punks grabs Kotoha. He also has a knife. Hey, punk, you better stand still. You Furin bastards can't do a thing if we take the townsfolk hostage. Ha 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 ha. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, and then Sakura kicks him in the face. Sakota breaks free. Thank you. Don't get the wrong idea. I just wanted to knock that bastard out. You don't bring a knife to a fist fight, damn it. You assholes better be careful how you fight. But they're kind of surrounded right now, so it's not looking too good for Sakura and Kotoha. But you know, Sakura is still fighting back, even though they're getting kind of cornered. I can read all you assholes like a book. Kotoha seems shocked that he's really good at fighting, even though Sakura is really confident. He thinks, damn it, this ain't ever gonna end if I gotta keep protecting her. Why the hell am I even still protecting her in the first place? Doing something for someone else's sake is never gonna benefit me in the end anyway. And then one of the punks on the ground picks up the knife that the other guy dropped, and he stabs Sakura in the ankle. Shit. And then another thug comes in with a baseball bat, ready to bring it down on Sakura's head. See? This is why I shouldn't be worrying about other people. He backs towards the corner with Kotoha behind them. And they're pretty much backed against the wall. Sakura, seriously, what the hell am I doing? What am I trying to do here? And he waits for the blow with the baseball bat, but it doesn't come. First year, man, you really saved our butts being here. That uniform's from Furin? There's another boy, and he blocked the baseball bat from hitting Sakura. The Furin boy says, Kotoha-chan. She seems to recognize him. Don't tell the boss that you were caught up in more trouble, okay? And he grabs the baseball bat and he pulls it, and then he elbows the thug in the head. Hey, you little shits. Damn. Hey, you little shits. And they all look really frightened. Don't go swinging this kind of stuff around here. You understand? And Sakura is so confused. What the hell? What's going on? But the Furin boy just says, you get what this shit gets you, right? And he's got more guys behind him. More Furin guys behind him. Oh, come on. There are way less people than they said. Could have handled it with just 2 people. Sakura's beyond shocked at this point. Why are guys from Furin trying to help another Furin student? And the other thugs, they're very concerned now. It's Furin. Hiragi from Furin. Don't just stand there. Only 4 more people showed up, that's all. Go beat the shit out of them. And then they rushed the 4 Furin guys. Matsumoto, Kaji, Yanagita. Don't let a single one of them get past us. Send them flying. They're so cool. Like, they're just so cool. Sakura's still shocked, and then a thug approaches him, and he's trying to counter, but his ankle, his stab wound hurts him. As Hiragi just hits the guy out of the way, and he tells Sakura, if you're hurt, then get back. He's still confused. Shut up, that guy was mine. And Hiragi says, stay still, you moron. Keep wobbling around, and I won't be able to protect your dumb ass. What? Oh, Sakura, it's just a little guy. What? Then there's yelling suddenly, and all the townsfolk are cheering out the windows. Go! We've been waiting for you guys. Get them good. What the hell? I was with Sakura when I saw this the first time. I'm like, what? The whole town. What the hell? What is going on here? This town... Oh, sorry, it was Kota speaking. This town was full of teams and gangs and whatnot fighting everywhere. That's what I told you, right? Well, that was the case until 2 years ago. Since then, everything's changed. And the people who changed it were the students of Furin High. The first thing they did was set up the sign on the edge of the neighborhood. We're kind of intermingling between her explaining that and then Hiragi in the fight. If you can't use a damn bat, then at least learn how to read. Anyone past this point who causes pain. And she explains, they originally had Furin High's name written next to it, but who brings destruction. Eventually, the locals gave them a new name to honor the protectors who were fighting to defend them. Who holds evil in their heart will be purged by Gofurin without exception. Gofurin, the chime of the windbreaker, the guardians of this neighborhood. Now they're standing victorious over the gang members who are basically all knocked out on the ground. But the townsfolk have come down now, and they're thanking them very, very nicely. Sakura is just watching this all, and he's so confused. The lowest of the low, hated by all others. True, that was the case 2 years ago. And the fact is, they're still fighting, but they're loved by everyone in the community, and they're needed here. What the hell? They're just like heroes. This is crazy. They look like delinquents. They fight on the streets. But no one is afraid, and no one is avoiding them. They've been accepted here? What? The townsfolk approach him. And you too, you were amazing out there. You did well fending them off on your own at first. Kid, they stabbed your leg, didn't they? Sakura just seems so overwhelmed at this point. And he yells, stop it! Sakura. Then Kotoha gets to her knees, and she pulls up his pants legs to see the stab wound on his ankle. Sakura, I said that you were all alone, but now I realize you didn't actually intend to act on your own. The people of this neighborhood, they need you, Sakura. Don't get carried away. I don't need anyone, and I won't associate myself with any of you either. Then why did you give Grandpa Yama the present he forgot? Why did you help me? You haven't given up on others yet. You don't have to. At the very least, I'm willing to look you straight in the eye. So please, look up and face us too. Once you give it a try, you'll find what you've been looking for. Oh, Sakura. And then he dashes between the crowds. Hey, what are you... He leaps up as if he's about to punch someone. You delinquents are trying to play the hero now? If all you gotta do is win in a fight, then even I can do that, easy. What is all this bofooting crap? What guardians of the neighborhood? Will they welcome anyone here? It's so damn cool. This page too, because it's sick as hell. And then he knocks that guy out. So it was kind of a fake out. And everybody looks shocked. This is how a boy who was the lowest of the low, hated by all others, worth nothing but his fists, became the hero of the town. This is kind of the prologue. And yeah, so I'm gonna kind of leave it at that. I kind of read for a while there, so I might, depending on the chapter lengths, I might do 1 to 2 chapters each video. Yeah, I hope this was enjoyable. Thank you for watching. More to come, hopefully.